Hey guys, it's Maite. Welcome back. So I'm going to be talking about habit tracking today and these new products that Leslie Martin came out with to better track your habits. Now, habit tracking is a huge trend in itself, whether you're in the planner community, whether you're not. Bullet journaling has taken a life of its own, and those little trackers that people draw and like filling in the squares, it's just rampant everywhere. And that's really cool, and I really admire the people who can do that. I personally have started tracking habits in my Happy Planner, and I know a lot of you guys do as well. But if you're not into any of that, or you have a planner but you want something that's a little simpler to track your habits, just something very straightforward, and you are not gifted in the bullet journaling world like I am not gifted in that sense, then I think you're going to really like these products. So Leslie Martin also created the Class Tracker. I have an entire review on that planner. I voted it the best academic planner for the 2017-2018 school year. I will link that in the cards and down below. And she has branched out her line into habit trackers, and I hope that means that down the pipeline, maybe she's going to be doing a functional planner that's not just academic. So fingers crossed if you are a functional planner and want to see that. So I have 5 different books to share with you guys today, and we're going to go through each and every one of them. So each of these little notebooks is 7 inches across and 5 inches tall. They are super lightweight and portable and very, very thin. I mean, this could slip easily into a planner, a notebook, anything. I mean, you'll barely feel it's there. They all have a glossy finish on the outside, and each of them has 13 complete months for you to track. So you get your entire year and then a month, and they are also undated. So the first one is my personal favorite because I am desperately trying to track my sleep better this year, and it's this lovely light blue color. And what you have is on the top the month, the year, and whatever your sleeping goal is for that month, or maybe it's in line with a yearly goal. And then on the far left column, you have all of these rows for different times. So if you slept less than 3 hours, 4 or 5, so these go all the way into 1 hour increments until you hit above 10 hours of sleep. And on the top, you have numbers that run 1 through 31. And if you are unfamiliar with how tracking works, those are representative of the days of the month. So you would check off, if you got less than 3 hours of sleep on the 1st, then 5 hours of sleep on the 4th, and, by the end, you would get something that looks like a checkered pattern. And ideally, you would be aiming for something down here, and you can see your progress through a simple flip through of the year. And on the back, there is a quote from the Matthew Walker, who's a professor of neuroscience and psychology at UC Berkeley and is the founder of the Center for Human Sleep Science. So this is to keep you motivated on your sleep for the year. Next up, we have workouts in this beautiful yellow color. And the layout is exactly the same, but on the side underneath workout, she actually leaves that blank for you, which I think is great. So you don't have to be tied down to the gym or walking, iffy, whatever workouts you deem fit for yourself. And you can kind of see that she leaves it there so you can see how you're progressing with different workouts throughout the year, and so you can change it up and it won't get boring for you. Next up, we have budget, and this is a super popular thing that I see people tracking all over, and that is your monthly budget, your weekly budget. And here you see the general layout on the top is the same. But on the side, she already fills in for you food, entertainment, transportation, personal care. You get 4 blank spots. And then at the bottom, which is different from all the other ones, you have a running of monthly expenses. So rent, utilities, insurance, books, supplies, tuition, fees. So you still kind of have like an academic theme here as well. Your cell phone, 3 blank boxes, and then your monthly total. So that's awesome to flip through at the end to see if your monthly total is going down. And on the back, you have a quote from the Dave Ramsey. And next up, we have general habits. Now, I absolutely love this lilac color. It's one of my favorite colors. And the layout is exactly the same as the others, but it's just completely up to you what you want to put in this. I think this is perfect for the person who wants to start habit tracking. They're not sure what habits they want to start tracking. Maybe they want a combination of all the other ones and they just want to put these down. So I think that's great. I think if you're trying to pick one and you're not sure, I think this would be a really good one to start with. And on the back, you have a quote from the infamous Charles Duhigg, who is the author of The Power of Habit. Next up, we have Passions, and this is the exact same blank layout as the general habit tracker, the lilac one, but this has the label of Passion instead. So I think this would be great for someone who's trying to get back into hobbies maybe that they've missed out on throughout the year, or maybe they just think they're not making enough time for certain things that they love during the week. So this is a great way to track that you are doing all the things you love as well as all of the other important stuff that you have to do. Overall, I think these are absolutely adorable. I think they are bold, really on trend with the font and the colors. I think this is great to gift to somebody or maybe gift to yourself. They are available in a bundle on sale right now for $44.99, and each right now is on sale for $9.99 with the original price being $10.99. So I think if you're trying to kickstart a new habit, I think this is definitely the way to go if you think all of the other methods have been a little complicated for you. One idea I'd also like to share if you do get the bundle is that you can kind of do like a traveler's notebook situation if you turn them around, and you can tie them together with string and get a little cover for it, and maybe that can be a secondary planner for you, or maybe your main planner if you just want to track your habits for the year. So thumbs up for Leslie for creating these. I think these are absolutely adorable, and I will definitely be using the sleep one this year. Alright guys, that's it for me. I hope you found this video helpful, or at least inspired you to track your habits a little bit better in 2018. If you are tracking those habits, please let everybody know in the comments what you're using to track those habits. I find conversations about these things end up being really helpful for people, especially if they're looking for videos on this topic. As always, I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.